What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Is everybody there? Can everybody hear me? We good? We good? I don't see anything in the chat yet. I hope the chat doesn't mess up today. Let me see if anybody's in the chat, because I can't see anything. I see you, Lena Bean. Are you ready? Okay. I see people now. Hey, what's up, Purple King? How you doing, boo? All right. So you guys, we're going to for the first time ever, the podcast is coming to you remotely, honey. I'm going to bring Mink on, and Face will be here in a moment. What up, Mink? Can't hear you. And it's my fault that we weren't able to get all these technical difficulties taken care of, honey. It's been hey, Michelle's daughter. All right, I can hear you now.
Hey.
I can hear you now. Are you getting ready to fly a helicopter or something? Now I can't hear you again. Whatever you did, it was working, and then you did something else.
So can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the issue. So the headphones I have, it's the old school ones.
Yeah, those are old school, all right.
So,
girl, not with the green and red plug.
Yes, I can even get one or the other, and I can't find the headphones that I had the last time.
Child, hey B-Lo, how you doing, boo? Well, we're gonna make it do what it do. So they were calling for all of this bad weather, you guys, and it looks like it was a flop. It don't look like there's a whole lot of nothing going on out there. Look like it's just wet. But they were calling for a bunch of bad weather. I had plans tonight that got canceled, and well, it is what it is, and then because you'd rather err on the side of caution than have people out, and it ends up being a bunch of mess. And then we were going to try to do a show today, and I said, well, let's just do it remotely because we don't know what the weather is, but we're gonna make it do what it do. Hey, Miss Creole, hey, boo thing. Okay, XO, all that chocolate. I ain't seen you in a minute. Hey, girl, how you doing? So, y'all, for those who are new to the podcast, y'all may not know Mink, but this is my co-host, and we're waiting on our third co-host, and this is our first podcast of 2020. And we're going to make it do what it do, honey. Make it do what it do.
Y'all don't mind me. I'm just trying to get technically set up here, so don't mind me.
And I apologize because, like I said, we didn't get ourselves together because, honey, the time kept getting changed, and then it's been a mess today. It's been a mess.
Look, y'all know how we do. That's why y'all love us.
Ciao. All right, we waiting on that face dude. Working on that face dude.
Not that face dude. Has he been reduced to that face dude?
He for right now.
Okay.
He said he had what we got going on over there. We got feedback and stuff, honey.
Well, I do?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's probably me digging for crap.
No, actually, you're fine now. Just whatever you were doing. I don't know. You fine now.
I was looking for headphones. That's what I was doing.
Oh, well, you seem fine for right now. So the headphones. We'll see how it sounds when that other guy gets here. Okay, now I'm here. You were fine a second ago. I don't know what you're doing.
I was.
Yeah. Do you have the volume turned up or anything or something?
I do have the volume turned up. But I moved my phone away from the computer. Maybe that was causing feedback.
Okay, let's see. Let me close up everything. Make sure it's not me. Let me close everything else. All right. See, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Now it's gone. Now it's back. I don't know what it's back. I don't know what it is. I'm not a technical guru. I don't know what's happening. But we're going to just make it do what it do. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see if it's me or if it's you. Okay, so it's because I muted you, so it's something with that. All right. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get this party started. I'm not sure where Face is. We're going to make it do what it do. First of all, I want to say Happy New Year to you. I haven't, well.
What?
Birthday and Happy New Year. Because that sound, I don't know, we might need to start it. We might need to come back. Because that, okay. You don't hear that sound?
No.
All right, do the people in the audience, do y'all hear it? Because I hear it. Do the people in the audience hear it? Y'all hear that feedback? Or is it just me? Am I tripping? I can't tell if it's just me. Because the chat is moving slow. I can't hardly see the chat. I'm gonna come back.
Okay.
Okay, you can hear what I hear. Okay, Miss Creel says she doesn't hear it, but the other people say they do hear it. Lord have mercy. All right, I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Okay.
All right, let me see what happens now. Okay.
You still hear it?
I can hear you. I can hear myself. If you have the speaker on or something, I can hear myself.
So I'm just on baby girl's laptop and I can't find headphones. The last time I did it.
You don't even need headphones if you just turn, like, I think you had me turned up or something. I don't hear it now. Whatever you just did, what did you just do? You didn't do anything?
I'll turn you down, but I didn't do anything.
Okay. All right. Sir Will is here. What's up, Face?
Hey.
Hold on. Let me take this thing off your face.
I'm like, wow, it's right there on my forehead. Huh? That's how you feel?
Happy New Year to you. Although I think I wish both of you all Happy New Year at midnight or somewhere thereabouts.
Yeah,
but
you did. You did.
Sure, huh? What'd you say?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
What?
I was agreeing with you. Like, yes, okay.
Oh, okay. Now I did see Will. We did a football special a few weeks ago where everybody thought Will was crazy, but he actually ended up being halfway right. He called the biggest upset, I think, of the weekend, which was the Patriots going out. Hello to the chat. All right, I think we finally got it right. Let me do a roll call and then we're gonna get this party started. Hello to the chat. We have Purple King, Michelle's daughter, Bilo, Miss Creole's in the house, all that chocolate. Miss Gigi, El Teddy 27. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? So, hey, Iced Mocha, and everybody else that might be up in the skybox. Hello to everybody. Welcome to this Sunday afternoon. Like I said, excuse the technical difficulties. It's our first time doing this remotely. Normally, we like to be close to each other so I can smack Face in the head if I need to or something like that.
Wow. All right.
You know, we can sip together, but you know, but it's all good. You know, we had a little weather prediction, and I'd rather, you know, but it is what it is. Hey, El Long, how you doing, boo? So, how's everybody? New Year's been so far? It's been like 3 weeks. We into the new year. How you guys? How's the new year been so far?
You can go ahead, Face.
Well, my new year has been all right. A couple weeks past. I mean, nothing fantastic happened just yet.
Nothing fantastic.
I mean, nothing fantastic. I mean, it's been great. I mean, a lot of new referrals. We'll see how many gigs that turns into.
A lot of referrals for the DJing gigs.
Yep. We'll see how that turns out.
All right. And who are in the DMV area, Face is a DJ. So if you interested in you know, your birthday party, your anniversary, your bar mitzvahs, your quinceañeras, you know, whatever you got going on.
I want to have a quinceañera dress.
Oh, Okay, that's a lot of math. Can't see the address. All right, girl.
Plus uno.
But you can always email the email for the podcast, and he will get the information, or he can put his email address into the chat, and you guys can always check him out. Miss Face, Miss Face, Lord, Miss
Wow,
Mink,
what?
other than celebrating a birthday this week, what you have going on? How's your
It's been a relatively good year. Unfortunately, on my birthday, I was actually at a funeral.
I know I called you. I was like, oh no.
Yeah. But it taught me, having to do it that way. It taught me to really appreciate, life.
Yeah.
But other than that, these 3 weeks have been pretty cool. No big announcements, no big movements. I just been sitting in my peace.
I know that's right, sitting in your peace. Okay.
Which is always good for me. So I've enjoyed 2020. The only thing, well, we'll get to that, but yeah, 2020 has been good thus far.
All right. Okay. Team Capricorn. Yeah.
Oh, what? Wait, hold up.
Yes. Over.
The Capricorns, Hey, El Teddy, how are you, baby?
Oh no, long. You got a black cat that crossed your path. Don't buy into it, honey. Don't buy into it. Like, don't buy into that black cat. Don't buy into that.
Ran that damn cat over. I'm trying to tell you.
Don't tell people to run the cat over. We had the ASPCA calling us. Don't tell nobody run the cat over.
I ain't say kill it. She should have been a stream.
Oh, that's better. That's better. Don't kill it. So, do you guys do resolutions? You guys do New Year's resolutions?
The last resolution I did was no resolutions. And I've been holding strong for about maybe 20 years. But I did decide to start this 2020 off. So my resolution for this year is no filter.
When have you had one?
For you?
Yes, you do.
No, tell us when you've had a filter. I'm waiting to hear this.
Okay. So I have always had a filter. But yes, no, seriously, I've always had a filter because I don't know if I talked about this on here before, but I've struggled about being called mean. So I do reserve and filter my comments to people. So I've decided, you know what, and I'm not going to be just like brazen, like just ew, but it comes. I'm not gonna necessarily have with the hesitation anymore. So I'm just gonna say it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I am ready for the unfiltered mink because I'm barely ready for what you consider filtered. So I don't know. Face, do you do resolutions? I don't know if I'm ready for the unfiltered mink.
No. No, I just pick up whatever was on my goal list that I didn't have the year before. I just rewrite them back to the top and keep going. Okay.
Do you have a vision board, Face? Do you put everything up on a board so you can see it?
Actually, yes. It's in the bedroom. I get up and see what the goal is every day. It's like a to-do list. It's the only to-do list I've ever done.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I actually have a vision board as well that I have up in my my bedroom too. I do. I have. It's from last year, but some of the stuff on there I still need to do. So, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I admire people who do vision boards. I say I'm going to do it. I never kind of do it. I don't know. I might try that this year and see.
Yeah, I mean, my biggest thing this year, I said I was going to do is finish projects. I have a lot of projects that I have started that I need to finish. And so my biggest thing this year is I'm going to finish products because, hey, Abby, hey, Shakir, El Teddy said that he filters. No, he doesn't. I'm not even going to read that comment because he does not. I got you, though.
He filters himself every day. Okay, so this is what y'all have to understand. The stuff that comes to our heads does not necessarily come out our mouths. And we do, regardless of how harsh it may seem, it is cleaned up in some variance or the other. For example, where I might say, you know what, you need to go ahead and be quiet. And somebody like that's mean. But what I'm thinking is you can shut the fuck up for real, for real. It's the same thing, but it's filtered.
Oh, so like a snap filter for your mouth. Like it's the same thing, but just a little different.
Thank
a little
you.
something on it.
Yes. And that's the difference. That's how we kind of, yeah.
Well, then,
So
in that case, I actually have to filter my face.
See, now I'm not gonna work on that. You get what you.
I don't know if I can do that.
Right, because I've been told that I don't have a gatekeeper, like that. Whatever I think comes out, and that's not always the case. But for me, it definitely is my face.
Right. And see, in my face, like some people, I just be like.
I mean, hence the name that I go by. Yeah,
so I've learned, like, you know,
sorry.
When people say something, I'm just like, okay. I've learned. I don't
know if I'm ready for the unfiltered mink. I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm just gonna be honest, and I'm gonna tell your husband that, you know, I got 20 on his bar tab because I'm just saying. I'm just saying because see, y'all don't even get the half what she. Y'all don't even get the half of it. I mean, that's all I'm saying. So
what's your resolutions, Chris? Classy.
What's my name? No, I told y'all this project.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, right. It hasn't been that long. But my biggest thing is to just finish projects, finish stuff that I have started. Whether it be projects around my house, things that I want to do around the house, professional projects, personal goals. So that's my biggest thing this year, is to try to take care of some things like that. So yeah, so that's the thing, you guys. Now we have not come together to powwow in a while, and you know, I know we're going to do football predictions, so we'll do that towards the end of the show. El Teddy, I know that you're in the middle of working on your own project, but when we get to the end of the show, if you would like to come on and join us for the football predictions, let me know, because I hate to be the one to tell you, Mink. El Teddy is a 49ers fan. Yeah. So you see her face?
You see, look at her filter. Look at her filter.
So
it is off.
Right. That'll make for interesting conversation. Okay, so there's been a lot of stuff going on, you guys. We're just gonna play the game of, I'm gonna throw some stuff out, and y'all are gonna tell me, you know, what your reaction is. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna throw out is,
you did, Eddie Long. You did. He said, "Do you see brown liquor?" I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you see brown liquor.
Yeah.
If you see face, you see brown liquor. That's what I'm at.
Only face.
What happened?
She said, when you see face. I'm like, only face, so you see brown liquor?
When you see face, you see brown liquor. You see no liquor over here.
Wow. All right. So I'm all on my own on this one. All right. Fine.
You're on your own.
That's for me to share. That's how I feel about it.
Exactly.
Wrong.
Exactly. So, all right, I'm gonna just throw some stuff out there. Okay. All right. And y'all just kind of give me your 2 cents on it.
Okay.
I guess we'll wait for Mink. Okay. See, I don't know what to throw out with you, because I don't know what you've been paying attention to. So,
You talking to me?
All right, we talked about this earlier in the week. What about the NFL gone wild? We have Antonio Brown and his baby mama tripping. We got Odell Beckham slapping people on the butt. I don't know which. I'm hearing that feedback again. I don't know who it is. Mink. Odell Beckham slapping people on the buttocks. What else happened in the NFL?
Cop, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a security guard. Yeah, on the buttocks. While giving away money. It was something else that we were talking. Did you just throw that tissue behind?
It's a trash can right here.
Don't you hate on her shot, man? You hate on her shot. That's why we can't rap against people.
Oh, Mama, since you called me out. So, what you guys think? Do you think this Odell Beckham thing is reaching, like doing too much? Like, how y'all feel about the Odell Beckham thing?
Okay, I don't know nothing about the Odell Beckham thing. I saw something had happened.
I saw that headline and kind of moved on.
Yes.
It was one of the things that I read the article, like it hit my timeline, of course.
Right.
I looked at it and it was kind of like, and now what? It's like there's a warrant out for his arrest, apparently, for assault. And it's like, is he coming back anytime soon? Because like if y'all was upset, there was plenty of y'all there at the time. Right? Done something then.
Yeah. I think that's one of the situations. It went viral, and I think there was a reaction because I don't understand. Like, first of all, it was just it was in jest. The man was excited. If you had a problem with it, you could just shit around and punch them, and when it happened, like it just punch them and keep it moving.
Yeah, that's what I was there. I'm like, who?
Cam Newton was Cam Newton. Yeah, Cam Newton had a Instagram baby on his baby mama. His baby mama. They got 4 kids together, and allegedly. He got an Instagram model pregnant, and she had a baby, 2 months after his last child was born?
And we give a damn because...
Look, man, I just report the news. I just report what's out there, man.
Oh my goodness. A sports star got some other chick pregnant that wasn't his girl. That hasn't been done before.
You know what? I think
never heard of that before. Woo.
But it's kind of, unfortunately, it's becoming the norm though. And like Classic said, the Instagram model thing. So she looking for her come up, and she just come up in.
She already. I mean, she already got the came up in.
Yeah, she got the came up in. Now she's trying to get the come up from the come up. But it's like.
See what happens when you get together? No censorship.
Wait a minute. El Teddy said he's asking for a paternity test for both of his baby mothers. You know what? So now they
from the one with the 4 kids too?
Right, the one that's the mother of all his other 4 kids? Child.
He's stupid.
So he's stupid. Well then, you know what? This would be great. Because he hasn't done nothing for a while because he was hurt. I think Maury is still set up. He should just go ahead and go on Maury analyst.
Has his stats begun to fall? Is his career like almost over or something? Why he doing this?
What? He's been hurt. He ain't played in a while.
Look, he don't play for Green Bay. I don't keep up with him. Outside of him coming out looking like Aunt Esther, I don't see Cam Newton. Them damn hats and them sweaters. He be looking.
But them hats is fierce as a mug, though, Slim.
On Easter Sunday for Grandma, they are fierce.
Bro, he got to buy his hat from Miss Johnson. He got to buy his hat from Miss Johnson. They all. That's Miss Johnson gear. Every time I see one, that's Miss Johnson.
You need to give Miss Johnson her hats back.
You know what? Well, now they said, I just got some on my phone. They're saying that they might be dropping the charges against Odell Beckham, which they really should. That was just ridiculous. That was so ridiculous. Now, I did think, okay, so let me throw this out at you guys. So LSU won the championship, college championship, football championship. And that was why Odell Beckham was down there acting a fool anyway. That's his alma mater. Now, they have already made their trip to the White House. And it seems as if there was no controversy behind it. It seems as if the majority of the team was there. At least it didn't make headlines. I've seen stuff on Instagram from, the white players as well as the black players. Looks like they had them a good time. So my question is, are we past the outrage of we're not going to the White House because Donald Trump is an asshole? Like, are we past that? Are athletes no longer taking that stand? And I know it's a little bit different in college because the coach. But are we past it?
That ass probably got threatened. If you don't show the fuck up, we're gonna take your scholarship. So they probably went. Because if you look at the background when Trump was Agent Orange was making them faces, was making that speech. Look at all the people of color faces. They were like. They didn't want to be there. They were here in a protest. They was here so they don't get fined. And they was trying to be on the team next season. They weren't trying to lose their scholarships. I still think it's like you said, it's different for college students because they still are considered, kids.
This is the position that they're in.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. They don't really have
because you hear what they're doing for the Olympics this year, right?
Say what for the Olympics?
You hear what they're doing for the Olympics this year, right?
They banned protests. They
you need all type of protests. So no knees, no black power fists, none of that. Nothing from any athlete.
They officially banned any. But my thing is they've been enforcing it anyway. I mean, going back,
Not really.
Yes, really.
I bet you if I got rid of some damn Klan signs,
it's never been an official thing. It was kind of like a
right. It's never been a rule. It's never been because I didn't realize it wasn't an actual rule until I read the article saying now it's a rule. But if you look at, there have been people. I mean, the most popular, obviously, Carlos, the guy. Their names always escape me, but Carlos, the guys that did the Black Power Fist. I mean, they were immediately expelled, and they from the Olympic Village, and they lost their medals. So there has been punishment in the past for political protest. So I didn't realize that there was no rule in place, no official rule in place. So it'll be interesting. I think that, I understand that the Olympics is supposed to be like a goodwill thing, but I also think that the Olympics is also a great time to bring awareness to things that are going on in other parts of the world that we may or may not be aware of. I don't have a problem with
it. It's basically not only that, as far as being expressed in protests and whatnot goes, even if the athletes, if they're sponsored by somebody that's not an official Olympic sponsor, they can't wear or advertise anything else. So they're basically there for free because they the people that's paying them, endorsing to be there, they can't even advertise their own products. So it's kind of like you got to fit in whatever the IOC says the whole time.
That was an issue when 2016, 2012, they gave all the athletes Beats by Dre. And remember, some athletes couldn't wear it because they had endorsements with other heads. I think Bose.
It's a little bit different. If you have an endorsement by Nike, I can understand you not wearing Adidas. But he's saying that it's like
if you're endorsed by somebody and they're not an official Olympic sponsor or whatever, so if you come out your warm up has that logo on it and they're paying you to wear it, you cannot wear it. When it's time for event, none of that. They cut all it out.
I think I have a problem with that because a lot of these athletes, that's the only way they make money.
Right.
A lot of these athletes, the only way they're making money is from their sponsors. They wouldn't even be there without their sponsors.
Right.
So I have a problem with that. And it's becoming more and more of a business. It's becoming, hey, Vovo, hey, Belize, hey, Shauna, hey, Jacqueline, anybody I've missed, I apologize. But it's just becoming more and more of a business and less about the goodwill and all that good stuff that is supposed to be, that feel good stuff that is supposed to be.
It's not that.
Yeah, and I know it's a business. It's always going to be a business underlining, but it just seems like they're doing more and more to oppress the athletes. Because I already have a problem with, and it's been explained to me 500 times. I don't need nobody to explain it to me again, but I still have a problem with the fact that they made exceptions to the amateur rule for some sports or for some parts of it, but then they don't make an exception in other parts. Like Simone Biles, for example, she had to make a choice between going to college or continuing to pursue her Olympic dream because she couldn't accept the college scholarship or something with the college scholarship, and the training was going to conflict. And I have a problem with that. I just have a problem with that. No, it was something. Wait a minute, I misspoke. There was a conflict. Simone Biles had to make a choice, and it was either to pursue the Olympics or go to college because there was some sort of conflict there. But then I look at the tennis athlete, and it's not that same conflict. They are able to go out and make a living as a professional tennis player and then come back and play in the Olympics. And again, it's been explained to me, but it still doesn't seem, it's still some sort of unbalance there. I don't know.
I agree with you. I think it should
spell my own email address.
Say what now?
No, I was looking at Miss Creole's putting my email address up. Did I just misspell my own email address when I first put it up?
You know what? Because all
Miss DJ Davis.
Miss Cleo was on it. See, too much Jack. You need to fix that. What we gonna say? What you gonna say,
me? I agree with you, Classic, that these athletes sometimes endorsements are the only thing that they really have. And you think of the cost of them traveling to other countries, just being there. And I know some of it, America don't finance our Olympic athletes the way a lot of other countries do.
Right.
And so they need them. They need the endorsements. But what I was saying, as far as with the bowls and beats thing, I remember I was just saying in the sense of you had some athletes who were signed with bowls who were supposed to wear their headphones when they were out and about so they could advertise their product. But then it was like, but when you're I think the agreement came down to when you're out and about on your own, you can wear your Bose headphones or whoever headphones you like. But if you're seen inside the Olympic Stadium and the grounds and the events, you have to wear the Beats by Dre.
Yep.
But it's like, okay, if I'm out in wherever they were, if I'm out in the streets, people will see me, but I'm on at this point on a world stage and I have on Beats, I should be advertising my bowls at that point. But like you said, it's a business. It all comes down to the almighty dollar at the bottom. And unfortunately, these athletes, they get caught up into the middle. They get caught in the middle of it.
Ugh, crazy.
And what happens when they don't show up? Not that they would, but it's like they just decided, but it would have to be like everybody.
Well, it would have to be right in front.
I was gonna say, unfortunately, there's so many that. No, it was something else, Teddy. It was more to it than that. It was something else to it. I'm reading what you're saying. He said Simone Biles didn't have to do that. She chose to. There's something I'm forgetting. There's a part of that story I'm forgetting, but she did have to make a choice. It wasn't just about her wanting to keep her coaches and stuff. It was something dealing with the rules of the Olympics and the NCAA. It was something with it. I have to go back and look it up because I don't want to misspeak. But there was a conflict. But she had to make
sport has a major professional whatever back like tennis, you're good. You can do whatever. Basketball.
Well, even with basketball, the professiontal athletes are allowed to come and play basketball, for the Olympics, but then in other areas they can't go pro. It's just weird. It's weird.
But remember, you know what? We didn't allow our pro basketball players to play in the Olympics until, was it the 88 Olympics? We got that first dream team. Before that, our basketball players were all amateur. 92. So it's like, I don't know. I agree. I think it should be across the board. I think the Olympic standard should be this, not the sports standard. If you're allowing professional tennis players to play or whatever, then you need to allow, professional everybody's or amateur, however you want to do it. But it should be something across the board and not vary from sport to sport.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. That's always just been weird to me. I love the Olympics. I can't wait for the Summer Olympics. I will be doing Summer Olympic coverage because I love the Summer Olympics. But I like the Olympics because I will look at some curling. Okay, I will enjoy my curling. Okay, so I like Winter Olympics as well. But I don't know. It's just weird. It's the same thing with the rules of the NCAA and the athletes getting paid.
I think as far as the Olympics go, for some of these athletes, that is like their Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It is. It absolutely
only in 4 years. I think you should just let them be.
I mean, what else to do with the governing body of that sport? Right, exactly. And that has a lot to do with it as well, El Teddy, the governing body of the sports, like all them acronyms he just put in the chat.
But I just think that again, I think I do understand how we got to break down, FIFA and blah 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 blah, and I get it. But it's just, I'm sorry, I just believe in what's good for the goose is good for the gander, and just spread everything across the board because it does cause confusion for the laymen like us who just want to watch and don't understand why certain people can't be in it for certain rules because we look at the Olympics as the Olympics. We don't necessarily break down the individual sports in that manner. So I don't know. We'll figure that out hopefully one day, but
You know, curling and yeah. I mean, I understand curling to the extent that I can understand curling. I mean, let's be clear. But yeah, I'm with you. I just like I love the Olympics. But so just to flip it a little bit, you guys. Let's flip the switch. Let's go on and get it. It's 2020. It is officially 2020. We officially will have a new president at the end of this year. Don't get too happy because it ain't looking good for the home team. Don't get too happy.
I'm about to say.
The good thing is the field is starting to dwindle. And what I mean by in a good way, because I don't mean that if you were supporting some of these candidates who've dropped out, I don't mean it's good for you. But what I mean is, you know, a couple of months ago was really hard to swim through all of these different options and candidates. But if you, but now we lost Cory Booker this week, which he hung in there longer than I thought he would. If you want to know the truth of the matter. We lost Kamala Harris. We lost who else dropped out last week? Castro. Yeah. So then we had a debate earlier this week, which I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I didn't watch it. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch it, but I watched the highlights. I watched the highlight reel. But where are we now? How you guys feeling about what we have going on? Moving forward, how you guys feeling about the current field? We got Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders arguing. You know what I'm saying? How you guys know what's going on now? Like,
you know what? I don't expect to agree.
Hey, Patty Duke, that's not me. On Magic 102.3. That's DJ Face from Face the Music. So his face is in there, but it's not me. I can't take credit for that.
Right. Sorry. she enjoyed your mix. She enjoyed the mix.
Yeah. I want that to be me, but it's not me. So one day.
So how you feeling, man? How you feeling about what's going on politically? Because it's heating up. We almost at the Iowa caucuses. They're like right around the corner, and y'all know that kicks it off. And from there, it's like bloop 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 bloop. So how you guys feeling?
Bernie Sanders. I said before how I feel about him. I don't feel him. Bernie can't get my vote. If I had to vote today, I would pick Elizabeth Warren.
It's like Bernie know what he want to say, but he can't quite get it out.
I'm sorry, and
I'm saying what he's saying, but I'm like, I don't think that's what you like. Really?
He just comes off as fictitious to me.
My thing with Bernie Sanders is. He has a lot. First of all, here's my biggest issue with Bernie Sanders. He's not a Democrat. That's my biggest issue. He's not a Democrat. He shouldn't even be part of the choice that we're making for those of us who are Democrat, because everybody in here may not be a Democrat. But I don't think he should be included in the Democratic program. He's a socialist. Run on a socialist ticket. So when you hear these ideas from Bernie Sanders and people say, oh, these ideas, they're so this and they're so that, how is he going to finance it? How is he going to do this? People have to understand that he is bringing a socialist platform. And I'm not saying that socialism is wrong. I'm saying people need to understand that he's not bringing forth a democratic platform. He's bringing forth a socialist platform. And I have a problem with the fact that he's been allowed to roll himself into the Democratic Party process, yet he will proudly proclaim that he is a socialist and he's part of the Socialist Party. I'm just not. That behooves me. Shouts out to sleep. So that's my biggest thing with Bernie Sanders. I still am not. Well, I still wouldn't say who I'm going to vote for. I'm not ready. If I had to vote today, I still would be confused. I would still walk in, to the booth and would be like, because there's no home run for me yet. Mm-hmm. But it is becoming easier to sort of swim around and really break everything down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking anybody to necessarily say who they would or wouldn't vote for, but I guess where we are, how do we, sort of feel about a Face? What you got? Face, can you hear us?
Yeah, I was waiting for my computer to catch up.
Oh, my bad. Oh, okay.
It's Well, for what I have watched, it's been painful. I'm sorry, it's been painful. It's like, you would think like I kind of feel like I'm almost back to 2016. It's like it shouldn't be this difficult for you to put together a sentence that would make you seem like a better person than what we have now.
Right.
And it's like everybody starts off great, and then it's kind of like, where are you going? Like, wait, did you take a left somewhere? I feel like I'm still on 295, and you took the exit to 395, and you're like, you ain't tell nobody. So I'm kind of like, I have no, and well, except for, and then they kind of taking shots at everybody. So it's kind of like, all right, when y'all try to get yourselves together, let me know. But understand, like, whatever y'all doing right now, that's carrying over. Even if you win, it's carrying over, positive or negative. It's carrying over to the next part of the race. So,
see, my person is no longer. My person dropped out. So, and I said Elizabeth Warren because of the two front runners. I mean, but like I said, if I had to today, but like I'm with you, Crystal. I'm with you, Classic. I would have to honestly. I'm glad I do have roughly a year. I know I would have to sit back and honestly go. But if I had to pick today, but my issue is I'm with y'all. Everybody talks a good game when they first come in and when they first start, but everybody flips the script once they get in there. My struggle is I don't want to know your personal views. I don't want you to vote for me based on what you think I should or what I shouldn't have or what I should or shouldn't do. And right now, like you said, Faze, they're too busy fighting amongst each other to actually lay out any foundations for anything.
How they lost last time.
Which is really the biggest issue, and that's why I said don't get too happy when I say we're gonna have a new president, because the new might be the old. Because if they can't present a better option, they're gonna run into the same issue that people had before. Now, I saw in the chat where you were like, Elizabeth Warren she has very socialist views as well, but she at least identifies as a Democrat. Like, she claims the Democratic Party. Now, her views are very much a socialist point of view as well. I agree, but she at least is a part of the Democratic Party. My biggest issue is Bernie Sanders is a socialist. He is a part of the Socialist Party. Hey, Lady Nika.
Hey, lady.
My biggest issue is with Tom Perez, the chairman of the DNC. Yeah, I'm not crazy about him either. He's allowing and orchestrating this tomfoolery. Yeah, I'm not happy with the job that I see Tom Perez doing either. I'm really not. And Tom Perez was a part of this whole out with the old and with the new, and he came on the heels of that whole scandal last year with the Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton. I forget the lady's name. I know y'all will put it in the chat. Who was head of the DNC last year? So he sort of came in on the heels of that. But I'm not very happy with how this whole process has been run at all. I really have not been happy with it. What about this? Okay, now let's flip the switch a little bit. What about
Debbie Wasserman Schultz?
That's her. There you go. Thank you, Debbie Wasserman Schultz.
Yeah.
How do we feel about this whole impeachment piece? How do we feel? It happened. He was impeached. It'll go in history that he is an impeached president. We knew from the beginning that the odds of him actually being removed were, 0.0000001 of it actually being removed. But do you guys?
Not enough zeros.
Well, yeah, it's not enough zeros. Zeros infinity. Zeros infinity plus one. Like, it's crazy. But
I don't give a shit about that asterisk. It don't mean shit. If you want to fucking pick him up off his feet and remove his ass by his ankles out the White House, you wasting fucking time and taxpayer money.
Now, see, I disagree. Go ahead, Faze. I'll say, but I disagree. Go ahead, Faze. How you feel about the impeachment piece?
I think my feelings haven't changed even before they started. I'm like, we're gonna do it. Kind of what Mick was just saying. If you're gonna do it. Don't waste my time. Because to hear y'all talk, every time y'all get together and talk, that costs me money. So if y'all gonna do it, don't waste my time. Get it out the way. Just do it. Because right now, there's a lot of stuff going on. Let's just handle this.
Now, here's where I disagree, or here's why I disagree. I understand the point that you guys are making. I disagree because you set a nasty precedent when you know that these things are happening and you do nothing to say, we see that you did something wrong. We know we can't convict you, but we see, like, it is their job to say that the president is violating the law, and the consequence and the punishment for violating the law is that we move forward with the process of impeachment. It sets a nasty precedent for the next president and the next president and the next president. And yes, they were not able, or have not been able at this point, to successfully remove him. And we knew it was a long shot, but for Congress to sit back and say, he breaking the law. We just gonna go on and let him do it because we don't know if a jury. Because essentially, what you're saying is, we don't know if a jury is going to convict him, but we know he's guilty, so we're not going to arrest him. We don't think we can get and I know that sometimes that's a choice that the DA makes, and I feel like that's what they've been doing for the last 3 years. They didn't impeach him the first time he said "fuck you" to the Constitution. He's been throwing his middle finger up to the Constitution for the last 3 years. I think It got to the point where they were like, "This is just ridiculous." So for me, I'm okay with my taxpayer money going to the impeachment. I'm cool with it. I mean, they didn't impeach Clinton. They didn't impeach, Jackson.
Clinton did not need to be impeached.
Wait a minute. They impeached him. They didn't remove him.
Clinton did not need to be impeached, removed. They didn't need the hearings. He got his dick sucked. Like, for real?
That's not why he was impeached. He was impeached for lying about it.
What did he lie about, though?
He lied about getting his dick sucked.
I did not have.
That's like saying.
When it goes with that woman.
Hey, don't argue with.
What I'm saying is this. I get what you're saying. They got him on the perjury part of it, the lying for it. Yes.
That's what he. If he had said, "Yes, I had an affair. Yes, I slept with that woman," they would have. That's what they impeached him on.
Perjury. What I'm saying is, he should never have been questioned about it.
Now I can agree with that to a certain extent. However, he was dealing with the same thing that Obama was dealing with. He just had skeletons in his closet, and Obama, they never found nothing Obama. Because trust me when I tell you, if they had any proof that Obama was getting head in the Oval Office, he'd have been impeached too. I promise you.
The reason why I think the impeachment was the way to time is this. I get what you're saying. It does set down precedents to say, but what I'm saying is, we 3 presidents in of presidents getting impeached, and it's like, okay, so when are we actually going to do something? Because if he still has power, he still has the right to sign stuff. He still has the right to put his middle finger up to the Constitution.
I mean, when did we?
Agent Orange is not going to change. He's not going to change his style, his ways, or how he processes.
But that's not what
things because you put an asterisk beside him.
But that's not what impeachment is. Impeachment isn't, "Oh, we've impeached you and now you're going to stop." I mean, you hope he will, but that's not what impeachment is. Impeachment is that you are violating, and we have to put the process that we have in place to try and stop you. We know that because here's the thing. As long as the Senate is controlled by the people it's controlled by, nothing was ever going to happen. But I would have been pissed off, for me personally, if that Democratic controlled Congress made no efforts, none, because you never know. You never know. Something could have come out. And Danielle, you said that you feel like they went impeachment light. I don't think they did. They did the investigation. They had the hearings. I don't think they went light. I think that you're dealing with people that even if no matter what's in front of them, if they don't want to admit that that's what's in front of them, then they're not going to admit that that's what's in front of them. You're dealing with people. Donald Trump said it. He could shoot somebody on the middle of Fifth Avenue and not be convicted. And he's not lying, because that's what he's been doing for the last 3 years. And as long as these people are going to turn,
man, he's killing people in other countries now.
But hey, Miss Sullivan.
Hey, boo. But as long as we have Republicans and some Democrats who are going to keep making excuses for his bad behavior and keep finding reasons to excuse what he's doing,
yeah,
that's where we're going to be.
But
I don't think that you sit back and say, "Oh well, if we can't beat him, we just gonna let him do what he want to do." Like I'm
not saying that. Like I was never saying that though. From my point, I was just saying we're gonna do it. Let's go all in. Don't bullshit around. Like don't hit the brake halfway through when you.
I'm not saying
it's not gonna ain't gonna rap. Like you started it. You said we're gonna do it. All right, well let's.
I'm not saying
if you're not gonna do it, stop talking about it. That's all I'm saying. Like if you're not gonna do it, stop talking about it.
I'm saying we need tougher laws. We need tougher impeachment laws. Because my thing is, I look at it this way. Your child gets up and steals the car, drives the car out, recklessly drive the car. And then you come back and say, you shouldn't have taken the car, you shouldn't have did this. And your child continues to take the car. And as punishment, you say, you know what? Next time, I won't put gas in there. What does that do? They're still taking the car. They're still going to do whatever they want. You're just not providing the gas for them to do it. To me, it does.
If he do something like, figure out a way to get gas in the car, I mean, that's something we would have done. Like push the car to the gas station.
Right.
Like that. But they're not going to.
I hear what you're saying, but it's not supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be easy to remove a president from office. It's not. It's not supposed to be an easy thing to do. So to say we need to change, because again, to say we need to change the laws, we're changing the laws for one person that will affect the next however many presidents. It's not supposed to be easy.
I'm not saying it should be easy, but what I'm saying is,
here's what I say. I think
in the course,
I think everybody should be paying attention to what the Congress is doing, especially the Republican Congress. It's like, all these facts, all this stuff is being put out there. X, Y, and Z. Look at the excuses they're making and what they're doing. The shucking and jiving that the right side is doing. I'm like, Slim, these are your peoples, and some of these things that you're is not even the same as other people from your state. I'm like,
that's why voting during non-presidential election years, that's why voting locally is important, because these are the people that we are putting in Congress and in the Senate that are making these decisions for us. That is why, non-election years are important, because non-presidential election years are important, because when the Senate flipped and they had so many, Republican senators, you knew then, oh, well, it's a wrap. Donald Trump gonna be able to do what he's gonna do for the next 2 years. Well, all right, y'all. That was I need people.
I ain't bring the PO down next time. Y'all talk politics.
Say what?
I'm gonna bring the PO down here next time y'all talk politics. That's
bring the PO down. Yeah. Well, here was the thing, y'all. We were just throwing stuff out because we were like, we hadn't talked in a while. There's been a lot going on here and there and wherever. So we were just throwing some stuff out. We ended up in politics. We didn't really plan to be in politics. So I'm gonna throw one more thing out there, and then El Teddy, you never told me whether you wanted to come on for the last little segment that we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about the games tomorrow. It makes sympathizers look just as bad as him, and hopefully some will be voted out. Yeah, that's what I hope too. Lady Detroit, Lady Nika said exactly, go full throttle to the end. Danielle, she talked about the fact that they narrowed the scope of the impeachment. See, I hear what you're saying, Danny, but I feel I understand why she did it, but I understand what you're saying. Joyce said that she agrees with what? Joyce agrees with. She thinks it's a waste too. She agrees with me.
You ain't gotta say it like that.
I'm sorry. Joyce agrees with Mink. Lady Nika agrees with Mink. Is that better?
Thank you.
Okay. I meant no harm. All right. So all right. Face.
Yes.
Me too, actually. So did you guys go see the last Star Wars movie?
Yeah.
I did. I took number 1 to it.
You took number 1? Me and Ghost went to go see it.
Yeah, you wore a Star Trek shirt, right?
Huh?
You wore a Star Trek shirt, right?
Not Star Trek. Oh yeah, he wore a Star Trek shirt. Yes, he wore
a Star Trek shirt to a Star Wars movie.
Yep,
he said he was trolling them. He was trolling them.
That's my man Ghost, man. That's what's up. Don't hate on
That's
Ghost.
how Ghost rolls. And I had the video, and I accidentally deleted the video. I was so pissed off. I deleted the video because it was actually a funny video. But have you been watching the show on CBS Plus with the Baby Yoda? What's the name of that show?
Mandalorian on Apple Plus. Yeah.
Disney Plus.
It's on Netflix.
Disney Plus.
It's on Disney Plus.
Oh, it's on Disney Plus. Oh, I knew it was somebody's Plus.
Absolutely.
I don't have Disney Plus, so absolutely not.
Of course I have.
Huh?
Kind of close to that.
Well,
I don't have Disney Plus, so
I haven't been watching it, but what I am gonna do,
for change. Sorry.
Did I just steal your jack or something? You got real indignant.
No, that's right here.
But I do want to see the Baby Yoda. I want to see the Baby Yoda.
Well, come over tomorrow. We can watch it.
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what the show is about. But how did you guys feel about the movie? How did you guys feel about the last Star Trek movie? What were your overall? There's no spoiler. Okay. It's been out for 2 months at this point, so ain't no spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Right. How you guys feel about it?
I was a little confused. I'm not gonna lie. I see how. I was trying to figure out how dude was her grandfather. Like the bitch fell out in a hole. Like timeline wise for me, and I didn't think it mattered.
No, it's fine. But go ahead.
So from that point, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna sit here because I done paid my money. But as far as Star Wars movies, it was okay. It was good because what Star Wars give you. I didn't like how the Asian girl in it, how she was a big part in one previous, and in this one you barely gave her 3 words.
No, she had 5 whole scenes.
Five.
I mean, she may only have like 3 sentences in 5 whole scenes, but I'm just saying she had 5. She was in 5 whole scenes.
So I'm just trying to figure out where they lost it at.
I never had a nerd card, Danny. Understand? I never had it. I've always been on the fringes. Nerddom. I've always been on the fringes. I know just enough to hold a conversation, but I'm not that deep into it. So I've never had the nerd stuff.
Yeah, she just knows the black people on Marvel. That's what she knows. She knows the black people on Marvel.
You know, I'll say this
on right now.
In short, the first 3 movies released, which is episodes 4, 5, and 6, will always be my favorite.
I think so too. They'll always be my favorite.
I mean, they're supposed to be. The favorite.
I'm glad I saw
our generation. Like they're supposed to be the
Ewoks are my favorite. So I'm glad I got to see the Ewoks. I was
the Ewoks though.
Say that again.
I made a face for the Ewoks. I liked it when I was a kid, but as an adult. I liked it when I was a kid, but as an adult, I'm just like, they don't.
I love the Ewoks. I think they're so cute. They've always, but I'm the person that likes Jar Jar Binks, and nobody else likes him but me. So,
you know, they have like fan fiction where Jar Jar Binks is actually a Jedi.
What?
They have like fan fiction.
I'm not gonna go that far. Jar Jar Binks ain't nobody's damn Jedi now. I'm not gonna go that far. Jar Jar Binks clearly had an IEP. The baby was on the back.
There's a whole what was it? I think it was in Star Wars Clone Wars where like they kind of like front him off like he may have been like, you know.
No,
we don't accept that. We don't accept that.
Did you get stop. Did you give Jar Jar Binks an IEP?
I did. He clearly, yeah. Needs a little bit of help. Ms. Creole said, "Share." I had to say it. I had to say it with her New Orleans accent. Share. I don't even know the difference between Star Wars and Star Trek. See, I do know the difference. Now I do know the difference, but don't ask me in the movie.
Star Trek got
uniform.
I'm just saying, I'm with you, Miss Creole, but I'm not. I mean, I do know the difference, but again, I don't know much deeper than the movies, other than what Ghost has told me, who was my best friend. If y'all caught the video before I accidentally deleted it, Yes, we know Mink. Yeah, Mink's
This
phone.
is Star Wars.
Right, that's her phone case.
And I got a battery
pretty
pack.
good
Let me show my screensaver.
Yeah, that
This
is her
my boo
everyday-
right here. Let me show y'all my boo. Let me show y'all.
Oh, this is gonna be random. All right.
Well, you know that's Ghost ringtone when he calls me. It's the Darth Vader's Death March.
I need that in my life.
That's his ringtone. That's his ringtone. All right, you guys. So we're gonna hit our last little topic. We're gonna.
Are we doing an after show?
Huh?
Are we doing an after show?
Like, you know, when we go out the rail and it was an extra 30 minutes of us doing foolishness and nonsense. I think that's what me trying to say.
That's what we've been doing for the last hour.
No, we haven't. We've been serious. I ain't really cursed that much. I ain't.
Oh, before we get to that, I did
Let me
today.
know when you're ready, Teddy. Hit me with the thumbs up when you're ready. All right.
We'll go to St. Charles Mall today.
Uh-huh.
A friend of mine, Miss Tyrone Boone, she's written a book called Zoe and Xander's Guide to Success.
What?
So
you got no feedback.
Guide to Success. So she's teaching children about financial literacy. She's breaking it down for kids. So she.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So she had an event at the hall today. So it was like a kid there. She had activities, and I think she just got Parks and Planning has hired her to teach like a special program for her and kids. She has a book, like it's a booklet, something, you know, for kids to read. So she's doing that. So that's part of my New Year's resolution to support.
Really, Teddy? Really?
Because I know Mink going to go get her some Green Bay gear. I know that's what she went. I know what she's going to go do.
But that sounds cool. See if she might want to come on here and talk to us, because I think that's definitely important. Financial literacy for adults.
What I said? What did I say? What did I say?
There they go.
What I said? I think you knew that. You knew it was coming.
You know it.
You know, well, you know, Face, we don't have no dog in this fight. We don't.
None at all. None at all.
We ain't had a dog
Your
in this fight.
dog ain't never in no fight. He get beat up every time.
I will take you. I will take you off. I will take you.
I'm with it right now.
You know I will mute you.
It's been too many years. I can't even say nothing. It's like, all right, well, look though. You be back in town again. We talk shit face to face.
Y'all just need to kill that dog off like Old Yeller and go get a new dog.
Damn.
That's what they did with Old Yeller.
Pulls in the right wall to see what happens.
So me,
where he go?
Tell us how excited you are about tomorrow's game.
Is he on dial up? What happened? What happened to Elton?
Oh, this he on dial up.
What happened?
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there it is.
Niggas.
So tomorrow we have the precursor to the Super of the Bowls. We have in our okay. All right. We have the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers.
Wait, say that with some love. The motherfucking Green Bay Packers. Got to say that with some love.
Meek, you got a light or a lamp or something? You getting darker and darker.
That's because the football gods don't see it for them.
Wave your hands so sensor cuts on.
Let me go get a lamp. I'll be back.
And then we have the giant killers, the Tennessee Titans that nobody saw. Coming through, and the Kansas City Chiefs. You saw the Titans getting to this. I know you saw the Titans beating the Patriots, but you saw the Titans getting past Baltimore too. Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
What?
Really, Face? Really?
Yeah.
I would just let the record go.
I wasn't surprised.
Oh, no, hold on. Go back and watch the tape. I also said that would be the closest game. I said Derrick Henry would run all over them. Did I not say that, Face?
But you also told
But
Face
I
he
said
was
New
crazy.
England was
You told Face he was crazy.
Win. I said go watch the tape. Go watch.
Yeah, but you also when he said the Patriots, you were like, you did one of your and you called him crazy for thinking that the Patriots could lose.
No. I think I called him crazy when he started talking about the Vikings having a chance against the New Orleans Saints.
No, but he said the Patriots.
That's when I thought he had lost his mind.
You know what? Anyway, oh wow, she went got a lip. Okay, all right.
Wow, she's pulling up the laundry and everything.
It's gonna be a real hurt feeling for you. A real hurt feeling for you tomorrow.
Oh, this is gonna be good as enough. So we could be live as the game is on Sunday. I swear we should be live.
We need to have a watch party.
Y'all need to have her on suicide watch. That's what y'all need to have her on come tomorrow night. Suicide watch.
Dang, the real was lighting hits the stadium because her team ain't playing. I feel you. I feel you. All right, so I want everybody. I already see some people out of the 4 teams that are playing tomorrow.
Where's my girl YBS Mary and her Ravens talk now that I had to endure all season?
Well, she's not here.
Damn.
Everybody drop it in the chat. Y'all tell me who you think is gonna win between the 49ers and Green Bay Packers. And who do you guys think is going to win between the Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs? And while y'all are doing that, we'll start with the Kansas City Chiefs and the Titans, since we already see where the direction that the other game is going. What you guys got? Who you got? What you think going on? How you see this thing working out?
Danielle.
Oh.
Okay. Y'all not friends no more?
Not tomorrow.
All right, we got a lot of 49ers dropping in the room. 49ers and the Titans. 49ers. Oh.
Where was y'all at the beginning of the year?
Huh?
Okay, where was y'all at the beginning of the year?
Who 49er fan? Because I've been here since.
No, we ain't talking about you, child.
About you, man.
Oh,
right, man. So,
Man.
all right, the Titans. You think the Titans can do it again? You think the Titans are gonna roll that momentum and you know?
Are we on me?
Huh?
Are we talking like is my comment first?
Oh, go ahead with Faith. We'll start with Faith.
Well, I think this is gonna be a game. Unless we get some over the air offense from the Tennessee Titans, they're gonna lose this next game.
Okay.
That's all I'm
what
saying.
You got?
Them young boys are playing. That's all I'm saying.
All right. What you got, El Tedio?
The Tennessee Titans have to continue to do what they've been doing, which is run the ball and keep the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hands. Now, if they can give me 6-7 minute drives, for each time where you doing 3-4 yards per, carry, each time where we got these long drawn out drives, that is a way. Now, if Tennessee can muster a passing game that's credible, it's going to help them at the end of the game because it's still going to end up being close. And it's going to have them having to throw the ball. I don't think they got to throw it the whole time.
The ball is going to be a wrap. Like they have to.
Because I've been I've been saying this all season on my fantasy picks. Kansas City Chiefs have a great defense for the first 2.5 quarters. The middle of the third quarter, the freaking bottom falls out, and they can't stop a nosebleed. So if Tannehill and Davis can connect a couple times during that time, they can win. It's gonna be close. It's not gonna be a blowout. It will not be.
No, I don't think it's gonna be a runaway. And I'm gonna be honest with you.
Honestly, I see Tennessee being up in the first half of the game.
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Titans, I ain't see them coming. I don't know. Like they didn't kill 2 giants in a row. I don't know if they still. I don't know if they got enough in them to do 3. But I do think it's gonna be a great game. I don't know, y'all.
We can't exactly call Kansas City Giants when they have not won a Super Bowl in anyone's lifetime.
Go ahead, Mink. Go. Just go.
Between the Kansas City and the Titans, I agree with you, Classic. I think it's going to be a tight game. I think it's going to be a good game. I don't know, for some reason, I just feel the Titans going to maybe pull it out. But I honestly, I haven't really followed either one of those teams. But I'm just going to throw my coin into the Titans hat and see how it works.
Yeah, I'm with you, Lady Detroit. I just think the Titans have the momentum. Like, I don't know.
See, Lady Detroit, she put in all capitals that she's not like Green Bay. Lady Detroit.
Yeah, Mick, you don't have a whole lot of people that got your back up. I mean, it's a whole lot of 49ers.
And I live with a 49er fan, for those who don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That actually, you know what? We should go.
Where is Angry Man?
Watch the game.
Where's Angry Man?
He's not here right now.
Damn it.
Yeah, he's not here.
Let Angry Man out.
Now that's gonna probably be funny is to watch the 2 of y'all watch the game. That's
we can go over Mink's house tomorrow.
Hey, I'm here.
And go live. See what happens.
We clearly know between the 49ers and Green Bay, we know where El Teddy and Mink stand on this. But Face, where you stand on this face off?
Wait, nah. Let them go first. Stop playing.
I really think I do. We already played once this year in San Francisco, and it was a tight game until the end. It was a tight game until the end. I do think that what's going to end up happening is I think that Green Bay is going to expect to have the same type of defense put against them that they did the first time. And I think San Fran learned from that first time. It was too close for comfort. I do think that it'll be close at first, but I do see San Francisco winning by at least a touchdown. At least a touchdown. 7 to 10 points by the end.
Now, I'll say this, in all honesty, the last probably 8 or 9 matchups, in all honesty, I don't think Green Bay has ever won a competition against the 49ers. But I think I'm hoping, honestly, that they have learned from their mistakes. Like he said, for the last time the game played, we came really, really close. So I can see the growth in them. And I'm hoping that Aaron Rodgers and everybody get their shit together for real. And I don't know what it is about the 49ers. We act like we're scared to play them.
But see, the problem is they played against Seattle's defense, and Seattle don't have no defense. They ain't had no defense since they broke up the Legion of Doom or whatever the hell they were. And so I think that that's going to present a problem for Bosa, and them up the middle is going to present a problem for Aaron Rodgers, for Aaron.
Well, so I'm torn between my head and my heart. So my heart wants to see Aaron Rodgers. He's at the tail end of his career. This might be the last shot he had.
Yeah, wait, really?
Nah, he got another year too.
He got a few more years left in him now.
I didn't say he was going out tomorrow, but I'm saying
that's what it sounded like.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
I'm like a San Francisco fan defending Aaron. Go ahead, son. If you would let me finish, I was saying he has more years behind him than he has in front of him, and that I want to see him get to the show. That's what I'm saying. And I know that, sir. I know that. I want to see. You know what? We're just going to do this. I want to see.
Wrong. She wrong. Yeah, she muted him. She wrong.
I'm not doing this with you today. I am not doing this with you.
So for me, I'm just saying that my head wants Aaron Rodgers to win. I mean, my heart wants Aaron Rodgers to win, but my head thinks it's going to be the 49ers. He making me want to say the 49ers, but my head says the 49ers. But my heart wants to see Aaron move on and get to the show.
But I don't understand that. You act as if he's been in the league all this time and hasn't won a ring. He has a ring. It's not like
I know that. I said I want to see him go back. Did you hear the word back? Back to the show.
For what?
Because he can.
Right. Y'all don't complain because the Steelers got 6 rings. Nobody complain about them ragged ass Patriots. Let us get in there.
Okay.
Well.
Y'all got like 6 yourselves. What are you talking about?
We don't have 6. I think we have 3 or 4. We don't have 6.
We only have 5.
I think y'all have more. I think we have 3 or 4. Y'all have more than I do. So y'all need to step back.
What do you do?
We have 5.
In your living room?
Huh? You say face?
All right. I said, we got him a case in your living room? She said, we. Like, were you there? How many snaps did you take?
Look, Ern and I like this, all right?
Hey, Ron, you and Aaron?
Me and Ron.
We did have a Super Bowl party when it was, remember when it was Green Bay and the Steelers? And
yes.
You and Tina. Yeah, you and Tina and y'all won. That was when y'all won.
I'm going to say this. If Green Bay lets the Niners grind it out on their own turn the first half of the game, they're going to mess around and lose.
I don't know. We're gonna see. So what time is it off for the first game tomorrow, y'all?
Huh? I don't know.
We have 2 rings.
Who?
Packers, we had 97 in 2011.
No. The Packers have like 6 rings altogether.
The Steelers have the most at 6. The Steelers is the highest at 6.
The Steelers have the most. The Patriots
I know we got 5. I know San Francisco have 5. I thought the Packers had like going back in the day. I don't know. You might be right.
Right, but they don't. When you look up the modern Super Bowl era, they don't count the championships before the Super Bowl. Yeah, they have a lot of championships if you go back to the beginning, but before they were calling it the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But y'all do have like the first. No, y'all do have more than 2 rings.
I know they got more than 2. I think they got
more than 2.
We won the first Super Bowl, the first championship game, but you're right, because they weren't calling it the Super Bowl, they don't necessarily.
No, even when they were calling it the Super Bowl, y'all won the very first Super Bowl.
Oh, sorry. Okay, we have 4.
Yeah, I'm about to say
I
y'all
know
do
they have more than 2. Wait a minute. Let me check her.
We have 4.
You just spit herself.
Look at all this Google happening right now.
Right.
All this
J-Lo is doing the halftime show. I think they said Shakira gonna come in for a minute, and then what's her face is singing the Star Spangled. I mean
What's her face?
Demi Lovato.
Green Bay won Super Bowl number 1, Super Bowl number 2.
Yeah, Super number 2.
They won
Super Bowl number 4.
Are you on analog?
Kansas City. I think Super Bowl number 3 was Kansas City. I think.
And
national anthem is Demi Lovato, I believe. In Demi Lovato, we have this year.
That's 3.
And thank you, Ms. Cleo. Creole. Sorry.
We won in 1929.
4. I see 4.
This is what we're doing right now.
And the last one was in 2011.
We talking about Super Bowl.
Right. Because the Redskins have won. They won the championships before it was called the Super Bowl. They don't count.
No, I'm looking at the Super Bowl. Super Bowl number 1 and number 2 is Green Bay.
Right. 1 and 2 was Green bay. That was under Lombardi.
The next Super Bowl that they won.
What's the final count?
It's 4.
4.
The next one was in 96. That was 3.
Right. And Meek said 4 was 5. She corrected herself like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So we will see where we end up tomorrow, you guys. What was kickoff for the first game?
Oh, I didn't even look.
Damn. I should know this. 305.
305.
305 Miami. Come on now.
That's what FanDuel says. FanDuel says 305.
That's my area code. 305.
You got hoes in different area codes.
In different area codes.
Area codes.
I
got hoes.
Oh, shouts out to Nate Dogg.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, what's her face? What's her face famous? You know what? What's her face? God damn it. You know what? I know what's her face. Because what's her face? What's her face? And who?
I said her name. I said Demi Lovato.
But what's her face used to date Thingamajig, right? Back in the day.
Right,
yeah. And whatchamacallit?
Bob.
Yeah, because I think what's his face and whatchamacallit are cousins.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were cousins.
Mm-hmm. They were first cousins.
First cousins, yeah, I thought so. Yeah. So,
yeah. So, all right, you guys. Thank you guys for coming through. We're gonna go ahead and end this here.
So we're gonna
definitely work on being more consistent in 2020. Now that if we can't all get in the same room, we could definitely all get on the remote and make sure we get a show to you guys on a regular basis.
So is this season 2 still or season 3?
This is season. We in the spring, the second half of season 1.
Yeah, we just had a mid-season break. We had a mid-season
break.
Okay.
And know what they do now? Isn't that the new thing now? We have mid-season break.
For the winter review. We like a Netflix show. We just come on. We tell the fans we coming on, and that's
right. Season. Are we going to do an after show? Because I would like to talk about some shows that's some good watch shows.
Good watch shows. There's no after. What are you?
There is always an after show. There is always.
Thank you, L. Teddy. Thank you.
Oh,
before we can have an after show, Nick has to close out the
The after show is always better than the real show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, in order to get to
thank you, Miss Creole, for dropping the information. I want to thank all of you guys for coming through and hanging out with us for the last hour and a half. We appreciate y'all. Good night. God bless you. See you next time. Peace. I'm not doing this with y'all.